Want to welcome everyone to Global FX Radio's Market Wrap-Up Show YouTube. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wednesday, December the 2nd, 2009. Stock market definitely reversing today, in my opinion. Certainly, we're going to show you a nice little shooting star on the stock market. Dollar really could have gotten taken out. S&Ps broke out this morning. They could have nailed the dollar. They didn't. ADP, weaker number on the employment side. Crude inventories up big. Oil got crushed. So certainly the dollar, in my opinion, was certainly telling us that the stock market was not going up. And sure enough, we have a nice little reversal there. Inside day in the dollar. Tomorrow, again, ECB we get. In my opinion, this ECB is a very important meeting because I think Trichet could indicate he's going to take away some of this 12-month financing he's provided banks. And if you're following some of the stories going on in European banks, they're ballooning. They're exploding. They have so many loans. They're losers on their books. You get a high. Remember, they're not making these guys pay the real rate. They're giving them these short-term financing rates. A lot of these loans should have been rolled over already, and they're not. So any uptick in rates, and you can see a lot of banks default. You see more bad loans come out of Europe. You can see things get nasty. So I think if he takes it away, that's a bad for the euro. Euro sterling reversed also, and again, Bernanke getting grilled also shouldn't be good for the stock market. They're going to call for his resignation. So again, look at this dollar index. To me, a Harami inside day. I think we pop. I think we definitely bottomed out. I don't think we take out these lows. The euro could not muster a rally through 151. Really, couldn't get through that downtrend channel I will show you in a second. So dollar next to me should rally up to about this level, 30 EMA. Looking at gold, just gone to the moon. It's another asset class. It's another currency, whatever you want to call it. But again, in my opinion, the correlation between the gold and the dollar, there really is none right now. I mean, dollar should be getting killed, but it's not. So, again, remember, gold going up in everyone's terms then. So, again, to me, there's a runaway train. I think we certainly should come back to this channel line here, back down to that 1135 Abu Dhabi low, whatever you want to call it. Look at the S&P futures. That's a reversal bar, baby. That's a doji. That's a boy. That's a doji. So, yeah, we might do one of these and come back up, but I think we just topped out a little bit. Couldn't break on through. And I think if we trade lower, if we trade below 1104, I would think we're going to sell off. And again, non-farm payroll coming out Friday. I'm not saying at the end of the day tomorrow the stock market sells off. I would imagine the futures are going to be down tonight. If anything, we probably rally into the close tomorrow in the stock or in the S&P futures. But I think to start the day off, we could be down nicely. The dollar could be up nicely, and then maybe we reverse a little bit. But to me, this looks like a nice setup for the dollar. And obviously that's what we trade. Looking at oil, inventory numbers terrible. And again, looks like they're rolling over. Remember, people, I will be offering December 15th to January 15th, a 3-month special. My service is normally $200 a month. The winter special in effect, baby. December 15th, 3 months, $400, no trial. What you can do now, if you've never tried my service, do the trial now, cancel, and then when I offer the 3-month deal, you can just subscribe. There's no trial. You pay right away. That's why I offer the 1-week trial, so you can at least try me out. And not that I've been doing so great. I've been doing terrible. Are you kidding me? Thank God for today. I mean, with the way the stock market closed, you would have thought everything to the moon, right? I didn't give in. Again, listen to my Global FX radio broadcast today talking about year-end. I just don't buy it. I just don't buy it. Everyone's talking about the percentages. Andrew, you're going against the percentages, and you're right. But didn't we have the biggest rally in 50 years on a percentage term, whatever the number was? So one would think that you can't really gauge what's going to happen at the end of the year. I believe that what's more likely to happen is you're going to get, if we start getting a sell-off, there'll be a cascading effect in the sense of all these hedge fund managers know each other. If they know B's selling, A's going to start selling, and then D and E, and then we start getting a snowball effect. So I'm not ruling that out. All right, euro dollar, nice tweezer top, couldn't break through previous day highs. That was a nice bearish sign. As long as we don't take this out, I think we roll over. I think we can easily come in and test 148.75. It's only 175 pips, but we'll take it. Again, I'm not calling for an absolute explosion in the dollar. I'm just saying, we could rally here. Dollar yen closing very well, very well, and really only downticked a little bit. And we got to have our shorts nicely, but dollar yen scares me. See, I like the carry trade short. I like sterling and euro yen, but I'm scared of this dollar yen. This dollar yen, everything's pointing to that 20 EMA. That's about 88.40. Should we take out the 10 EMA, dollar yen would basically fill in the gap on this meltdown. So to me, 88.50 on dollar yen certainly looks like a spot. I'm very bearish on the other yens. We'll take a look on that, but I like the dollar trade better. I like the dollar trade. But look at sterling. They tried to break it out. They busted through this channel line, back in the fold. As long as cable doesn't really break out a little bit from here, as long as we stay under 50, in my opinion, I think we're fine in the short. I'm still short. Oh, baby. I love it. Dollar Swiss also inside day looks like the dollar index. I think that baby's going up. Best chart on the board, really. Look at that doji. Same thing. Doji topped out, took out the channel line, rolling over. We take out today's lows. Look out below. Retail sales tonight in Australia. I think they're going to disappoint. And even if they don't disappoint, SON. Sell on the news, son. Son. Dollar Canada. I think we bottomed out in Dollar Canada too. Dollar Canada acted great today. One of the better winners today. Dollar Canada's going up. Certainly 105.50. But I tell you, we break out. Dollar Canada looks good. All right, let's get to the carries. The other ones. Euro sterling. Love it to the downside. Love it. Look at that double top. Chijay's going to disappoint. Take away some of the punch bowl. Risk aversion. Nervous about the euro and the write-downs. Bang. Love it. Euro dollar. That's why I like euro yen better than sterling yen short. Euro yen certainly getting to a big spot. Can we rally a little bit more? Can we retest up here the 20 EMA? Certainly. But you take a look. And we certainly nailed it. And look at that euro yen. Pretty much nailed that channel line. So, I like it short here. Could it go up a little higher? I'm scared of dollar yen. So I would say, if you see dollar yen breaking out through 87.50, you probably, if you're short the other yens, you want to get long dollar yen as your hedge. That's your ticket. Sterling yen, just ridiculous. Monster move in sterling yen. Only, 650 pips in 3 days. And this one didn't go back in the fold. Sterling yen closing very strong. Sterling yen might want to make a run for 146. You do your Fibonacci. And you see where it was lower. Yeah, there it is. Notice where that 20 EMA is. So we might have another day in this. This baby broke out, but I think at the end of the day tomorrow, we reverse. Now, I could see us coming right back down, maybe eventually hitting it, but, all I know is stock market was down. This dollar yen move, a joke. I could see dollar yen, as great as it looks. Watch, dollar yen's down at 87 tomorrow and then breaks out the next day. Something like that, yeah, dollar yen looks amazing. I want to jump on board through 87.50, but, this is crazy currency. Crazy. Can't take it. Aussie yen, I thought I had that one today. I really thought I had that one. Another one that hit it. Look at the channel. Now the question is, are we going to break out here? That one's closing below it, but we go to 82.50. If we continue, but look at this move. 500 pips in Aussie yen. It's a joke. And again, if you have any questions about premium, trading through global with FXCM, remember you get my premium service for free if you do enough volume. And again, listen, people that are with me are with me for the long run. I'm not going to say I'm going to be right every day. I'm not. I have been sucky. I've been terrible. But again, the market's it's not easy. And I'd love to see someone who's giving out trade advice like I do that's kicking ass and predicting every up, down, up, down. No. No follow through, nothing. So it will get a lot easier. When the stock market does start to go down, you know who to come to, baby, because we'll be printing money. If the stock market's going up, I can't buy into this. And the dollar, everyone's short. It's a contrarian's wet dream. And I'm a contrarian. So, again, if you have any questions, info, globalfxradio.com. Big day tomorrow. Andrew Spanton, ECB, look out. Global FX Radio, the only voice you will ever need who loves to make you money.